prime-time business news. Let's begin with a major shakeup in the sportswear industry. In a surprising and sudden announcement, Nike CEO has officially stepped down from his role, effective immediately. The decision comes as the company continues to face the weakening global sales and mounting pressure from competitors like Adidas and Balenciaga. The stock market reacted swiftly. Nike shares dropped nearly 8% within the hours of the news, reflecting investor concerns about the company's leadership vacuum. Internal reports suggest growing tensions among executive seniors, and with no successor name, uncertainty continues to loom. Industry experts warn that this disruption could slow Nike's innovation efforts and global expansion plans. Once an unshakable force in the athletic market, Nike now enters a period of instability. Global giant at a crossroads. How Nike navigates this leadership crisis will define its future. We'll continue to monitor this developing story. Stay with us. Stay with us.
Hey, it's okay.
Not really.
Come on, I know that face. Come and have a seat. What happened?
My friend at school let me for wearing Nike shoes.
Why would they do that?
They said Nike is off now and not cool anymore. Everyone's into normal shoes.
So tomorrow I will get you a new pair of shoes.
No, I still wear Nike shoes. It makes me feel comfortable and run faster. But I wish Nike would be back.
So you still like Nike?
Definitely yes.
Okay, you've got a good head on your shoulders. Now go take a rest.
Okay, bye. Bye,
See you.
Dad.
Oh, so now I have to consider the Vietnamese market situation. Vietnam's footwear and apparel market is growing fast, accelerated by FTAs, exports, and a rising middle class. By 2030, it is said to be one of the world's top exporters, but the domestic scene is evolving. Young urban consumers are becoming more fashion conscious and brand aware, but they are also price sensitive. And local brands like BTS and Ananas are catching on, combining cultural relevance with affordability. We face fierce competition, not just from Adidas, Puma, and New Balance, but from a culture where counterfeits are still normalized. That signals a deeper issue in our pricing and positioning. Not only that, Vietnam's complex bureaucracy also adds to operational costs, making this market a tough one, but not impossible. And to move forward for a sustainable development of Nike, we should introduce more budget-friendly lines, strengthen our supply chain resilience, and enhance localized branding as well as cultural relevance. Nike cannot just be a brand people admire. It has to be the one they truly relate to.
Okay, I will be back for Nike.
No, you misunderstanding me. I did it right. But oh, boss, where have you been, boss? We are facing such a serious circumstance situation. Where have you been?
Don't worry, I know what to do.
No, you know nothing. Vietnam right now is a global hub that is so big for manufacturing that every brand in global and local want to please. Right now there are Nike, Adidas, Puma, and local firms such as BTS and Ananas. And right now with Nike is the more important, but this position is very tricky and vulnerable that if we don't do something, it will definitely collapse. And over here. Currently, like practicing this method, first it starts the market due to product implementation. If it is collaborative, obviously as price is above monopolistic competition. And sometimes it offers very productized and not producing at full efficiency. But yeah, when there is pressure from brands like Adidas, Puma, and DH, that is trying to erode like profits.
So, you know what problems we are facing right now? We're facing three. The first one is the competition with local and global brands. For the global brands such as Adidas and Puma, they challenge us with new model, new shoes like Samba and Gazelle. Their latest shoes posted an increase in the revenue, and they even beat us. And for us, we even reported a 10.4% decrease in our 2025 revenue, with direct-to-customer sales down to 30% and even wholesale sales down by 8%. And for those local ones, such as BTs and Ananas, even though they are not threatening us right now, but they are growing, they are rising, and they also appeal to young customer by their minimalist, their ritual style, and those campaigns that highlight the national pride. Next please. The next problem we are facing is the counterfeit products, fake shoes. As Vietnamese consumer, even though they recognize the difference between real and fake goods, fake shoes, but they place little emphasis on the brand authenticity. And my research from US Trade Representative in 2023 even showed that Vietnam continues to face challenge in protecting IP right, and more than 80% of Vietnamese consumer, they being highly price sensitive. But fake shoes with the price at around 10 to 30% of our original ones, how can we beat them? Because they have cheaper price, they have more appealing outlook. And the last one, next please, is the cost optimization. As we have less control over production cost compared to the vertically integrated firms. And Vietnamese labors, the costs remain very competitive. As Vietnam is rising, they are trying to develop day by day, even though their productivity of the labor is not as effective as other Asian countries such as Malaysia or Thailand. And you remember about the latest tariff from the US, 46%. And it posed a significant challenge to us as we rely heavily on Vietnam for production. How can we solve them?
I really appreciate your effort in this research, and I understand that our underlying problems are related to cost and price, just like fierce competition, counterfeit markets, and the cost optimization. And I also understand that Nike is dealing with the falling sales and shrinking profits. So I would like to propose a very practical solution to help our company get out of the difficult situation. We should consider introducing more budget-friendly lines, strengthening supply chain resilience, and enhancing localized branding as well as cultural relevance. First, by expanding affordable products that tailor to lower middle income consumers, we can increase the demand of our products and shift the demand curve to the right. And next one is strengthening supply chain resilience. Although possessing own factories seems impossible, we can invest in predictive logistics and lean inventory management so that we can increase our competitiveness and also shift the supply curve to the right. And finally, we can run some collaboration with KOLs and run some marketing or sales campaign that tie to the cultural events like Tết Lunar New Year or the Hùng King festival, so we can increase the consumer preference and the loyalty. And by these solutions, we can reduce the cost and make our price more competitive. That will increase our position in the Vietnamese market.
Okay, I think I appreciate your solution and I think we should put it into practice. Next time, just don't hide it from us. The company needs you. Okay? We'll come back to the company.
Welcome back. In orders news that's renew optimism, and Nike, as former CEO, make a powerful return to the company's top leadership role. After months of uncertainty and declining performance, Nike CEO comeback is viewed as a bold move to stabilize and reinvent the brand. Nike has already unveiled a refreshed strategy, focusing on digital transformation, direct-to-consumer growth, and sustainability. Since his return, the company stock has rebounded by over 12%, and early signs point to a boost in customer engagement and employee morale. Analysts believe that his deep understanding about Nike ecosystem gives him a unique advantage to lead this revival. While the global market remains competitive, this return signals a new era for Nike, one that blends innovation with a renewed sense of purpose. A trusted leader returns, a legendary brand gains momentum. We'll be watching closely as this story unfolds. Stay tuned.